What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode with me on You Ninja. Today we'll be talking about another snacks business that you could go into with little capital and make huge profit. Now, when I'm talking about little capital and making huge profit, I'm talking about how your turnover can be in millions as time goes by. Now, I'm not saying this turnover is in a day or in a week. I mean yearly, how your turnover can be in millions in Nigeria. We'll be talking about how to start cupcake business in Nigeria and how you can make profit from this business. I'll be going into details, what you need to know, things you need to know, capital you will need, and every other thing you need to start a business like this. By the end of this video, you will be able to start a proper cupcake business in Nigeria, whether from your home or from your shop, and you will be able to make huge profit from the business. Trust me, you will thank me after you listen to this video to the end. Alright, so the first thing I want us to discuss about here is how profitable really is cupcake business. How profitable is this business? Now, if you're someone that is conversant with the Nigerian market, you would realize that Nigerians like snacks a lot. Now, aside from this, also when you go to different occasions, different ceremonies, you would often see fight, or should I say struggle, to get snacks, cakes, or any type of snacks like that. Also, you would often see these snacks being shared in organization with tea as breakfast or lunch. So Nigerians really love cupcakes. So if you're asking me if this business is a scalable business or a profitable business, you can be rest assured. Now, the only people you will see not struggling for cakes or not consuming cakes are people that are diabetic or they are having high blood pressure. But aside from this, everyone is into cakes. Everyone loves cakes. So you can be rest assured that if you're starting this business at the right location with a perfect marketing edge, you will make your profit easily without stress. Now, before starting a cupcake business in Nigeria, you need what we call baking equipment. This baking equipment are the machines, or should I say, they are the tools you are going to be needing to be baking your cupcake in mass sale or in mass production. You'll be needing an oven, you'll be needing non-stick trays, you'll be needing scales, you'll be needing measuring spoons, you'll be needing mixing tools, you'll be needing wooden spoons, you'll be needing rubber spatula and others. Now, depending on how big you're planning to start this business, you might need more of this equipment or you might need less of this equipment. Now, let's move on to the next one. The ingredients you will need in starting a cupcake business. Now, I would advise, if you're starting this business and you have enough capital to start this business, I really advise that you buy your ingredient in wholesale. At least many of these things you can buy them, in little chunks, so that it will be cheaper for you. Your cost of production will be cheaper for you. Like example, flour, you could buy 2 bags, 3 bags, depending on how much you can afford. You buy your eggs also in crate. We also have the vanilla, we have butter, sugar, baking powder, cocoa slides, and the rest. So you could buy these things depending on how much. So that not every time, for example, not every time you sell today, you go to the market to buy ingredients again. When you buy them in wholesale, it makes it even cheaper for you. You increase your profit and you reduce your cost of production. All right, so how much really is the capital needed to start a cupcake business, especially a small scale one that you can start from now? Then as time goes by, you go into it mass scale. Maybe probably you're selling 1,000 to 2,000 cupcakes in a day, but for a start you want to be selling 500 in a day. How much really do you need? Now it depends. If you have your ingredients down, at least the one that you need to start, and if you have some tools, really you might not really spend up to 200,000 to start this business. However, if you are starting from the scratch, you need to get almost everything that you need to start this business. We'll be looking at around 400k to like 500k to start this business. The next question is, can you really start a business like this from home? Yes, I would say you can start this kind of business from home, especially if you've thought it out how you can, sell to your customers despite the fact that you are from the four corner of your kitchen. Now, I used to know someone that started a business like this, and she basically started it from home. In fact, it was only a Sunday to Sunday thing, because she works a 9 to 5 also during Monday to Fridays. This woman is a married woman. So because our church is a very populated church, she will make these cupcakes very early in the morning on Sundays. I know it was a huge stress, because even when we all know now, when you cook on Sundays, coupled with the fact that you're going to church, it can be a huge stress. But this woman, this was how she does it. She bakes these cakes, bring them with soft drinks to sell in church. And sometimes when I stay just gisting with her, maybe in 5 minutes I've seen like 10 to 15 people come and buy cupcakes from her. And I was just asking her, what's your turnover like at the end of the day, how much do you make? And I was amazed how much she makes at the end of that Sunday. I was amazed how much she made at the end of that Sunday. All right, so how to start a cupcake business in Nigeria? These are the steps. If you've probably been thinking about this business and you don't know the steps to take to start a profitable cupcakes business. All right, so the first step I have here is to know your marketing edge. It is very, very important for you to know what you're bringing aside from what every other person have brought. It is very, very important to know that thing that you have or that you possess that will make you stand out from every other person selling this same cupcake. Let me give you an example. So what you could be bringing might be price. So for example, if you studied the average price of cupcakes in your area, maybe the average price of cupcakes per one is 100 naira or 150 or 200 depending on the size. You could be bringing price in terms that you could be selling yours for 18 naira. Now that's something. You're bringing price to the table. Now you could be bringing taste also. Probably you're thinking the taste of the cupcakes in your area are not good enough, or they are not yummy enough. Probably you feel that there's some ingredient that is being missing. You feel that the process of making these cupcakes are not good enough, and you feel that you have a different thing to offer in terms of taste, that is good taste, yummy cakes. So you're bringing taste. You could also bring availability, the fact that people can order these snacks at any time and they could get it. So there are different types of things you could bring to the table, so you just need to look at all these are what we call your marketing edge. The next step here is to learn how to bake cupcakes. Now, you cannot say you want to start a business like this and you cannot even bake cupcakes. It's just like saying you want to be a driver and you don't know how to drive. Or it's just like saying you want to start a restaurant and you don't know how to cook, especially if you are starting this on a small scale. Remember, if you're starting on a large scale, you can simply employ someone that you'll be paying to do this for you. So especially with the fact that you're starting on a small scale, you need to learn how to bake cupcakes. Now, you could learn this from any professional cupcake maker or baker in your local area. The next step here is to buy your baking equipment. Now, depending on whether you're going on a large scale or on a small scale, you could or you should buy the equipment based on what you have. You should buy your cupcakes equipment based on how much you can afford. For example, if you're having a capital of 500,000, you should know that at least 40% of that money will be going into buying of these equipment. The next step here is to rent a shop or start from home. Now, like I said earlier, this business is a business you could also start from home as long as you already have your customer base. You know those that you will be selling these cupcakes to. However, if you feel that you could rent a shop, you can simply rent a shop. Now, when you're renting a shop for a business like this, there are a few things you need to consider in order to increase your profit and reduce your loss. You need to first consider the location of your shop. If your shop is in a place where people or pedestrians cannot easily locate you, your profit will be on the low side. So you need to make sure the shop you're renting for your cupcake business is in a place that is easily seen. For example, it could be a T-junction, a roundabout, it could be any popular location that thousands of pedestrians pass every day. Also, you need to also make sure that this shop you're renting is not taking more than 50% or 40% of your capital. The next step I have here is to start baking your cupcakes and selling your cupcakes. Now, at the beginning of this business, I will not lie to you, it's not going to be easy amassing customers or bringing customers to come and buy from you. But I would also say that if you've gotten your customer base, you know the people that will be buying from you, you know the people that will be selling, that you'll be selling these cupcakes to, it's not going to be difficult. If you know that your cupcakes are not expensive, you could decide to rent your shop for your snacks business in a school or probably beside a secondary school. Now, you can compare somebody selling his cupcake for 18 naira per one to someone selling his or her cupcake for 200 per one. The person selling his or her cupcake for 18 naira per one, it will be more profitable for that person to sell their cupcake around schools, secondary schools, while the person selling for 200, 300 per one, it will be more profitable for that person to sell around offices, places that people come in and go out, or places that people work. All right, so the next step I have here is to sell your cupcakes in different locations. Now, there are different ways you can increase profit in a business like this. Is to look at different options you have when it comes to selling your cupcakes. You can sell your cupcakes to people that want to do birthdays. You can sell your cupcakes at conferences, at concerts. You can sell them to offices. You can, you just have to look at different options. What are the people in the business not doing that you can do, and how can you occupy all these spaces? All right, so that will be all. in this video. Now, if I missed any part in this video and you feel that you need me to explain on them, you can drop them in the comment section. And if I also didn't talk about a particular part, or probably you didn't understand a particular place I explained, also you can drop them in the comment section. Also, I would be answering all these questions. Now, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next one.